Hey, what's up, guys? Man, nice day out today. Standing here next to this gorgeous piece of machinery, Franny girl, and man, just look at it. I love this truck. Needs some steps, needs some battery box covers, but all in all, I'm pretty happy with this truck. I was just thinking, what am I gonna do today? And I thought, man, I've never tried the jakes on this engine because the wiring is such a nightmare on here. They're just not hooked up to anything. So I'm going to manually run the jakes. I'll get in, fire it off, and then I'll come over here and I'll use the power probe. And the power probe, you can add power or you can add ground. And you just hook it up to the battery. It'll tell you where there's ground. It'll tell you where there's power, or you can apply ground or you can apply power. So it looks like there's a red wire heading over that direction over there, and it goes to the jakes. So I'm gonna actually do it from that side so that I can rev it up a little bit, and I'll put you on wide view so you can see a little bit better. Maybe the thing will make some black smoke and stuff cool, and hopefully you'll be able to hear it. Yeah. All right, now I'm gonna leave the microphone here with you because sometimes if I get a truck between me and the microphone, it glitches out. I don't want you to hear it, so. Wow, they're really pretty quiet. I'm going to move the microphone back to the back here, and then maybe you can hear it a little better. They don't sound very loud. Well, they work, they're just not very loud. I think what I'll do is I'll get a look-see at the jake wiring in there and see if I can configure a toggle switch, and then we'll take it for a drive and see. You guys like my oil fill cap? Yeah, it was missing. So yeah, that I had the thermostat housing replaced and new exhaust manifold bolts. All right, let me shut her down. Actually, it's probably glitching right now because they got a truck between them. Let's look at some other stuff. Just thinking, you might as well find the wire in the dash for the jakes, and I want to test this. This here's the wire from the fan. See if that works. Yep. Yep, fan works good. So we know the fan's hooked up right, we just got to get some power going to it. This wire down here is the jake wiring, and it's a mess. We'll get that looking. It looks like the wire for the jakes is kind of a fat red wire. We'll look for that inside right quick. You might not be able to see me up in there. I'm gonna shoot up in there real quick. I thought I had some wiring exposed, but Johnny was up in here and cleaned this cab out, and he put everything back together, which is what I wanted him to do. But I used to have this top off so that a guy could get up in there and get a look at the wiring, but it's okay. He did a nice job in here. Maybe I can see that wire. We'll shut the truck off for a minute, and I'm just gonna look up in there. I don't think I can see that wiring anywhere. It kind of sucks. It should just be a big red wire, but you know, the thing's got stereo wiring and all kinds of crap just sort of loose everywhere in here. So it's going to be a little bit harder than initially thought. He did a nice job cleaning up in here. I know that red wire comes up through the dash right here. Is probably it. You know what? There's a switch right here. Holy cow. Wouldn't that be cool? Well, I think it's this switch, but I don't really know where it's going. Let me do a little bit more investigating here. I'll move you just ever so slightly over here. Man, that'd be super cool if I could find that wire. I think it's this one. And I thought it was going to, it could be this one too. There's two wires. Let me pull that, and then let me go out there you guys keep an eye on this wire in here. And if when I pull it, this one right here, let me zoom in. This one, if I pull that and it moves, y'all, would you? Let's give it a look. Nope, wasn't that one. Is this one. Yeah, this one goes that way. Is it one of those? Let's just keep trying switches, shall we? I think it's this one. Look at this. Truck stop service directory. It's kind of cool. Just trying to find where this wire goes. It's a lot of sharp stuff in that dash. Well, that's not even it. Pulling on the wrong dang wire. This one. Yeah, this one is it. Well, I don't find it. I thought maybe it was going to be something I could easily find. It goes up in here with this wiring. I can't find. I can't seem to find it in the dash, just by feel. I thought I'd be able to, you know, get my eyeballs on it. It was probably hooked up to a toggle switch right here. Unfortunate. This thing's got all the screws in it, which is really weird. You know, because usually that's not even a thing, right? Huh. Well, you know what they say about curiosity, it sure killed the cat. But it's getting the best of me right now. I don't see a red wire up in there. Okay, well, thought it was going to be easier than it is. I was hoping it was just one of these wires, you know. But I do know it's this red one right here. And yep. Huh. Let me go grab a screwdriver and just let's get a look in there, huh? Shall we? All right. Let's take this panel out. We'll look at these. I forgot to put the turn signal and hand trolley back on 13 when I had that starter button malfunction. So I have to remember to do that too. I don't have any really big jobs I want to get started right now. Waiting to find out about that motor, if I can gather up the money. Yep, it is this switch. It is this switch for sure, and we're needing to. It has electricity. Okay, so the only thing could possibly be happening is maybe there's a clutch switch or the throttle switch. Let's try it. Interesting. Let's go down there and get a look. Alright, so it's a little loud, but this menagerie right here is the Jake wiring. This should have power. It does. Well, I was wrong, it's not that wire. That wire is something else, probably the fan. So, it's this wire. This wire's got some mice beating through it quite a bit. This one right here, we're gonna follow that one real quick, see where it goes. Just to verify. That's definitely the Jake wire. That's definitely the Jake wire. Now we got to figure out where that goes. It's ate up a little bit it goes someplace other than this switch panel, that's for sure. We need to get a repair on that wire right there. Okay, so we're going to leave this panel out. This needs to be glued up so it doesn't tear off. So this, I'll bet, is the fan wiring. We'll track that wire down. Let's see if I can see anything up in there. It's definitely a red wire. I just don't know where it would be. It goes up in there. Okay. All right, I got it. I got this end of it. This wire obviously is no good, right? Yeah. All right. So this is the Jake wire. Oh, not that one. This one. Nope. This one. Okay. So this is the wire for the Jakes, and you can see she's been motored through by the rat. So we're going to move as much of the wiring up here as we can, and we're going to put a toggle switch up here where it says brake saver, and then we'll adjust that you know what, let's do this. So according to that switch up there, if I've got the gas pedal, or if I'm pushing the throttle, the Jake shouldn't work, which is true. But when I let off, they work. All right. So that's nice. I like the fact that this is a Jake's on and off, and not and it's wired through the pedal, because I hate having my Jakes on and forgetting the switch is a constant switch and come up to a stop, push the clutch in, and kills the motor. So that's cool. All right, let me back down, and we'll see about that wire, and we'll probably change it out. Okay, so we can get past all the mouse chewed stuff. We'll cut that off right here, and we'll probably put a switch. This one needs a new switch. We'll probably put a switch right here, maybe. It should be up there. I just don't know if this is enough wire to get there, but we're gonna cut this off, and we're gonna try and get a wire all the way over there, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. So we have to run a completely new wire, or just scab onto this one. I put a toggle switch up there where it says brake saver. This truck doesn't have a brake saver. This is not the original motor that was in it, I can tell. And also there's no brake saver oil pan. Those are things you would notice. Let me get this wire cut, and we'll get a toggle switch, and we'll wire it in, find some power. We'll repair that as well before we put that back in. We'll be right back. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this top panel off so I can get it back in there. And then we'll stick a, I don't know what I did with it. What'd I do with it? Well, that's crazy. I had a toggle switch in my pocket. And I've lost it. And that's really freaking weird because I thought I had it right in my hand. Wow. And I believe it was the only one I have. Okay, let's see. Now, I'm going to put this toggle switch. I wonder which way is on. I'm going to put it this way, and then we'll see how it turns out. If I don't like it, I'll spin it around the other way. Okay. Then I need to get this. Wire. So you probably missed all of that. Yeah, we're just going to put a little extension on this wire. And I think we're going to tap off this, but I'm not really sure. That's probably a lot of draw. But we're going to tap right in this with the power. I am stinking. We got full-size blades on there. So we're going to get one of these connectors. We're going to get and let's check some of these. Maybe there might be one that's powered. Ouch, already. Ground. Maybe with the key on. Nope, not one of those. There, that one's powered with the key on. Okay, perfect. So we're going to connect that one. Okay. Alright. Now we're going to try it. Oh, that's weird. That's weird. It's not really. That's weird. That is that was lighting the axle light. Let's just get a look here. Super weird because that thing's got power, but I think when it shows ground from the diff lock, yeah, I think the diff lock energizes some sort of power coil, some kind of coil that grounds, and then that power wire turns into a ground wire. That's interesting as crap, but yeah. So if I ground this, wire, the diff lock, yeah, the axle lock lights. So that's just not 12 volts, and then that thing's upside down too, right? So you gotta fix that because nobody wants the. Ooh. Okay. That knock off there. Okay. And so I still need a power wire. That's interesting too. Okay, so I got to put a clutch. I thought that was hooked up right, but alright, so that's working now. I don't know about any of that other stuff. And there's that brake saver valve. Then we'll have to see if both sets of jakes are functioning as expected, and we got to hook up the fan switch yet. We're gonna track that wire down real quick. But I want to say that fan switch, it should be, yeah. We're gonna fix this. The jakes are working. I want to get a clutch switch hooked up to interrupt the jakes. Plus the clutch on this, the travel's messed up and it goes da 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 at the bottom of the clutch, so we're going to fix that as well. Let's go out there and see if we can find that. Well, for now, that's it. I got a leak here, engine oil leak. It's a pretty good one. See it right there? So we're gonna have to get to the bottom of it. It's actually leaking in a couple of spots, and I think it's just gonna end up being under the valve cover, sort of pooling, but we're gonna have to get after that because, you know, that ain't right. I don't even know what causes that. I'm gonna look online, see what it tracked down, but I imagine it's from using the jakes, and maybe it's blowing off some oil pressure under the valve cover. But we'll get the covers off. They need to be cleaned and painted anyway, so we'll get the covers off and get a look under there. Check the air filter. Might as well run the valves, you know, get this engine cleaned up. But every little bit, it's nice to have those jakes working. All right, guys, that's it for now. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you.